This episode was brought to you by the Secret Society of Adored Women.
Have you been tirelessly going on crap-tastic dates, having crap-tastic results with men, even spending a crap-tastic amount of time weeding through meh guys and fretting over the one who won't call you back or commit?
Join us for our Hush Hush group of like-minded, successful, badass single women from around the world, turning the dating scene on its head and creating scandalously magical romantic experiences that you will cherish forevermore.
But beware, your love life and life will never be the same again.
Meet us over at thesecretsocietyofAdoredWomen.com.
You are listening to Single Smart Female
This is Jen,
and Jen,
letting it all hang out for your love life.
examining your dating experiences and answering your hot topic dating questions.
Just you and us, Jen squared. No topic is off limits and no filters involved.
We are here to help you do dating on your terms.
If you have a question you would like us to answer or would like to immediately upgrade your love life with our collection of classes and exclusive merchandise, meet us over now at singlesmartfemale.com. Hello, single smart females. It's the Jens.
Hello.
We are here today to serve your love life. Serve up good stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Even when it doesn't sound so good at the beginning.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But then we work on making it good.
Yes.
And awesome, magical, badass. Just really fucking awesome.
Yes. We're here to bring you the truth about dating and give you some amazing advice. I don't know. That actually didn't sound that great. But anyway, you already know us.
Like two awesomes and an amazing. We are the wordsmiths of the day.
Yes.
All right. Will you read our listener question?
I would love to. This question is from Miss Impossible to Please. And she writes, "Hi, Jens. I love your podcast."
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all your help. Jens, I don't know what to do. A little backstory. 2 years ago, I left a man I'd been married to for 10 years. He was extremely verbally and emotionally abusive, and my sense of self-worth suffered immensely during my relationship with him. In the last few years, our relationship had become physically abusive as well. Needless to say, my self-worth suffered, and although I crave love, I'm worried that this experience has changed my ability to function in a loving relationship. Function in a relationship. We do hope it is loving. Fast forward to now, I am exclusively dating an amazing man who I met online.
Congrats.
Congrats. I absolutely love spending time with him. He is kind, thoughtful, mature, and seems so well balanced all around. We agree on and see eye to eye on about every big topic that is important to us. He is not a father himself, but he is absolutely amazing with my kids. Don't worry, I manage that acquaintance with the utmost care.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. And to that, he is absolutely killer in bed. I decided to make it exclusive with him after dating 3 months because I felt we'd reached a point that I either needed to give it a real go or give it up. He is all about that. So as you can see, I appear to have stumbled upon an honest-to-God Prince Charming. A total catch. My question to you is, why is it that I sometimes panic that this is not right for me? I don't find him particularly attractive physically, but we still have great sexual chemistry. I just panic every once in a while that I'm making a mistake or making the wrong move by shutting off other options. Please let me know what you think.
I will do that.
Do it.
I'm not really known for letting women know what I think, but
I know you
I think today I
hold
might
back.
actually.
You hold back way too much. I need you to assert yourself in the world, Jen. Please share your views and opinions with the world already.
I didn't even hesitate. I started talking.
You're like, I'm on it.
Okay. Miss Impossible to Please. First off, I am really proud of you for leaving an abusive relationship.
I have to say, me too. That's big.
I know it can be super difficult for women, especially once you've invested that amount of time. But I'm really proud of you. And we should come to your place and do a parade and put you on our shoulders and
I
and
love this.
celebrate you, because it's really awesome. It's beyond awesome. It takes a load of courage. It may not feel like it for you, but I know it does. Okay, so very, very proud of you for that. I want to talk to a couple of pieces of this. And the first one being, and I want to take this piece out of your vocabulary. I'm not upset that you're in a relationship with this man right now, just so you know. And I don't think that it was a bad idea. But I want to speak to this piece because a lot of women get caught right in this piece. And that piece is, Jen, do you know which piece that is?
I'm so sorry, Jen. I was sneezing to the side just now.
Don't ever sneeze while I'm talking. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, ah.
Okay, so the piece is that this is the thought process for women for whether or not they should go into a relationship. Instead of going to a relationship out of pure desire, they go in because they either need to give it a real go or give it up. And when you're mantourage dating, none of those absolutely exist.
Exactly. I did know, Jen, that was going to be something.
Sure you did.
I'm such a trickster. But no, I agree with you. It's never like a shit or get off the pot situation. It's
God, I love that phrase.
It's so gross.
I know.
But I mean, it's go into a relationship with someone because you
are excited
really,
about it.
Yes, you're excited. You really want to be in a relationship with them, not because it's like, well, it's probably been enough time, and if I don't move forward, it's gonna go.
And it's okay to take a chance. Maybe let's say you're 80% sure, you're not 100%. I think it's still okay to go and give it a chance, but go in it not because I'm either gonna give it a go or give it up. Okay, I want you to do that, from all women to do that from here on out.
I got a question, Jen.
Okay.
Do you know women that you have worked with that have been mantourage dating or dating multiple people for longer than 6 months?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah. What about a year?
Even.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so 3 months is no biggie.
No, it's no. You can do this as long as you want. Do. This is, I say again and again, this is until you find your forever man or indefinitely if you so choose. It's your right as a woman to do this as long as you want. You do not have to go into a relationship based on mantourage dating. It's one of the best ways to go into a relationship, but I'm not saying that that's the only option here. In fact, we've talked about before, there are tons of different options, romantic options, and you get to do this any way you want to. Okay. So I just want to take that out from here on out for all women. It's not, as Jen said, so beautifully said, so poetically said, shit or get off pot.
God, that girl is good. Isn't she? I am so impressed by her.
It's like flowers coming out of her mouth.
The pure beauty in her mind. Okay.
Potty mouth. My beautiful potty mouth. Okay. With that said, I have no problem. I want to make it clear again. I have no problem with the fact that you're in this relationship with him right now. I want you, if you've decided to be in this relationship, to make it the best possible for you, to have, for the two of you to have the most fun. The panic part isn't necessarily, it could be because you went into it before you were ready. Okay. It could very well be, but it's also more likely related to your abusive history. Not going to lie. So in your situation, I wouldn't encourage you necessarily to take a step back from him. What I would encourage you to do is face this head on. Like, just own the fact that you've made this decision to explore a relationship with this man right now, and use different tools to calm yourself when that panic comes up. You know, even if you have to take a little break, it's okay that you have some panic. I think most women have panic and some anxiety on some levels. To sit there and pretend that nothing ever comes up for us is absolute bullshit. And it also doesn't mean that everything is wrong in your life. Panic isn't necessarily an indication. It's not your intuition going on. Panic sometimes is a conditioned response. And you have a lot of evidence for a very conditioned response because you've been through emotional, verbal, and physical abuse. So you could just be off. What I would do is discover what all the different tools you have at your disposal, which ones work the best. Is it meditation? Is it going for a walk? Is it spending some time with yourself? Sometimes when we go into panic when we're spending too much time with somebody.
That's true.
And we're not really honoring ourselves. A lot of women go into panic when they'll spend night after night or up on the phone until 2:00 in the morning for 3 or 4 days. They're hardly getting into sleep. And then they go into panic about this man because he takes a couple days off from contacting them and they freak the fuck out. And I'm not even saying that your boyfriend is doing that. Okay. What I am saying is that depending on what's going on in your life and where your attention's at, if a lot of it's on him, there might be pieces of your life that you're neglecting in conjunction with all of this history that you have that sends you into that panic. And it's not necessarily saying that you really don't want this. Okay. So start addressing that. What does that look like? Does that look like yoga? Does that look like walks? Does that look like calming, grounding? I think being in nature, maybe spending more time with your girlfriends, maybe going out, and I flirt with people. Now, it's not sexual flirting most of the time.
We all know that she flirts with me. We know.
So I only flirt sexually with Jen.
Her husband's so jealous.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Tremendously jealous.
Who can blame her, really?
Yeah.
Honestly.
True. But I love doing that. I love flirting with men. And again, these are playful encounters. They don't have to be sexual. It is exciting for me. And my husband he still thinks he doesn't do this, but when really beautiful women or women that he thinks that he finds attractive come around, he becomes a natural flirt. And he thinks he doesn't do it. And I'm just sitting there cracking up and laughing because he's funny as hell.
Is that why he's so funny around me?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm serious.
No, but he just really is funny.
He is very funny, but he gets even funnier around beautiful women or women that he finds attractive.
Hey.
Yeah. And it's I instead of finding it insulting, I find it hilarious because it lights us up. It doesn't mean anything else. So you can find different things that light you up. And that's the other piece of this is looking into those. A lot of times if when we're moms and we spend so much time focusing on them, and then maybe we spend some time focusing on our guys, but are you focused on your friends, your family? Are you enjoying life? Maybe your work situation's not doing so swell. There are a lot of things that can be contributing to this that has nothing to do with him, but it's coming out as fear about this. There's a lot of things that can feed it. By the way, I love that you mentioned that that you didn't find him particularly attractive, but you still have sexual chemistry. Ladies, this isn't just for you, Miss Impossible to Please. This is actually for all women. Sexual chemistry, not really truly based on how somebody physically looks. It's how you feel when you're around them. And the sexual piece, with that connection can become off the charts amazing. One for my husband, the guy that I actually was obsessed with, was nothing to look at. Nobody on this earth would say that he was really attractive.
No.
No,
nobody.
I was obsessed. Fucking disgustingly obsessed.
That's super true. And I have had relationships with guys that I did not, had I had just met them or just saw them online, I probably would not have been attracted to them. But just getting to know who they are, their quirks, their personality, our interactions together, it made me very attracted to them. Yeah.
Yes. So final thoughts. No, this isn't the final thought, but
tricky.
Yeah, I'm tricking you here. How I would like to wrap all of this up, I want to speak to the are you making a mistake or the wrong move by shutting off other options? And I'm going to say no. Okay. This is really important to understand. Even if this relationship doesn't end up in marriage or whatever it is, it doesn't mean that that you were making a mistake or making the wrong move. It could end up being a practice relationship for you. There's nothing wrong with that. We try to say that there's something wrong with that because we like to tell everybody what the fuck is wrong with them. But there is nothing wrong with that. You are an adored woman. You get to do romance any way you want now, so long as you are in integrity with yourself. And by the way, that doesn't mean I think that this is going to be a practice relationship. So don't misinterpret what I just said. I want you to take some pressure off yourself of knowing that it's okay to just enjoy this, to make this amazing for you and to enjoy him and address the panic when it comes up. Hey, hi panic. Here you are again. I see you.
I love you. And I'm not, I embrace you.
You're too fucking sweet. I'm not that sweet.
I
love you, Panic. Come here and let me hold you.
Well, I
mean, and call you George.
My Panic's not named George. It's named Michael.
Michael?
I'm just
how odd.
Full of crap.
But it's okay to, face your panic head on and explore it, explore different ways that actually calm your panic. And you might have to go through some different things of explorations. It's also okay to let him know that you need, while you're going through those panic states, that you turn your attention elsewhere and have some fun with that. For panic, by the way, I do not recommend alcohol. I do not recommend substances. I recommend us women seeing what activities, what things we can do in our life that actually bring us true joy are good as counteraction to this panic. And I want you to keep leaning into taking the best possible care of yourself. Okay, lover girl, it's time for the final thought on today's show.
Panicking about a romantic decision doesn't make it wrong. It does mean, however, it's time to take a moment to explore the things in your life that light you up and calm your soul.
This episode was brought to you by the Secret Society of Adored Women.
Have you been tirelessly going on crap-tastic dates, having crap-tastic results with men, even spending a crap-tastic amount of time weeding through meh guys and fretting over the one who won't call you back or commit?
Join us for our Hush Hush group of like-minded, successful, badass single women from around the world, turning the dating scene on its head and creating scandalously magical romantic experiences that you will cherish forevermore.
But beware, your love life and life will never be the same again.
Meet us over at thesecretsocietyofAdoredWomen.com. Hey, lover girl, this is Jen again. Don't forget to subscribe to the show in your favorite podcast app, as well as share Single Smart Female with all of your single smart girlfriends. And if you would like to play around and learn more about Mantourage dating, come see me at singlesmartfemale.com. Talk to you next time.